Okay, waiting for people to join in. Controller one switch to analog mode. Alright, give me a second. I actually need to turn that off because trying to play this with sticks is gonna be the fucking death of me. Digital. Yes, please. That's how it happened. This is how Batman died. What do you mean? So as you can see, this build is dated April 15, 2000. The final game is dated July 31st, 2000. So yeah, this was 3 months and a half before the final build. At this point in development, the game was called Planet of the Babes. Because to get it, it was supposed to be a Planet of the Apes film that was going to come out next year, the Tim Burton one. The one that's fucking terrible. That one. Um, that film, Mark Wahlberg kisses an ape in that film, doesn't he? But didn't Mark Wahlberg kiss a? I mean, they should have had an entire series. Like they should have. It would be worse too. So, this change was actually done really late in development. Now that I think about it, I think maybe a couple of months now. Castle of the Babes, Land of the Babes, World of the Babes. Anyway, so that's that. This I actually played a bit of this. I was actually able to beat the final level, and to my understanding, all of the levels from the final game are here, personally accounted for, and I believe the entire game is possible to play from beginning to end. So compared to something like the Time to Kill betas, the June build, which was again like 3 months before it. This game was a much better state compared to that game. It wasn't like a disaster where only the first third was done. And the other 2/3 were straight up just weren't there. Fuck it, let's leave the music. I think the GT Interactive level wasn't in the final. I don't recall that. That's something to this prototype. It's been several months since I played it, so back in January, so I might not remember if there's any immediate difference. A time has come, and so have I. So far, the intro seems the same as the final. No real difference. Same music. No real difference so far. Poor lady, she gets caught up by those lasers. Why, don't forget Legend of the Babes. Legend of the Babes. Yeah, so far, nothing particularly different. I like that Reaper Plasma Rifle hybrid. That was kind of neat. Yeah, you watch it. Yeah, you push it. Yeah, you push it. It was a reference to the Castle of Illusion series. Yes, I'm an ignorant motherfucker, so I don't know. So I didn't get it. My first set. Hey, look, there's Land of the Babes CGI best dupe. I don't get why he looks like Trump. Okay, so far the same, no real difference. Where's he at? He's there, look! No, he steals my meaning away as Mickey Mouse. I like how in Time to Kill they actually censored the strippers, despite no nipples being shown or anything. This one they were like, ah, fuck it. I think it had a little bit of boobs. Dead. Yeah, so far the intro seems exactly the same as the final. Unless there's some difference I'm not picking up. You're not seeing anything different here, right? No need but Honker's boobs. Golden Eagle is still lame as fuck. Why do you hate the golden eagle? Eagle. Because it's lame. What do you mean it's lame? Yeah, seems to be the exact same as the final. No difference. Right down to yeah, even the opening seems yeah, exactly like the final. You say there are so many ways to say it's lame, but I don't know, man. But what you like the golden M1 911? You never liked Duke Nukem having a golden gun, a golden deagle. Okay, so some of the differences I know from having played this like 4 years ago. Right off the bat, it's using time to kill a font. Oh, fuck this. Ah. Shit. Sound, game setting. This is the same. One thing that's interesting that it already unlocks two settings: play outtake cinematics on and level select enable. We're gonna disable outtake cinematics. I don't like the golden guns in show. It's a deal called M1911. So do you like the silver deal he had in Time to Kill instead? Do you like the 2007 deal for Duke at least? Okay, so we're gonna with training first. Duke doesn't have a quote line. The grab bag is in here. I checked the files. I don't think the grab bag is here in any way, shape, or form at this point in development. The screen is the same. This is exactly the same. But this is really interesting. For starters, there is no glass covering this.
Duke, General Graves here. It's time to put your skills to the test.
And Graves is actually here.
Duke, General Graves here. It's time to put your skills to the test. It's our goal here to keep your reflexes in tip-top shape. This complex is broken into 4 specialized training areas, each specifically designed by me in preparation for future engagements with the enemy. We'll give your hair trigger reflexes a workout in the new firing range. Then you can go for something more physically exerting, like our obstacle course. Next up, Duke, General Graves here.
Oh, for fuck's sake, the trigger.
Your skills to the
Stop
test.
saying that!
It's our goal here to keep your reflexes in tip-top shape.
Okay, I'm not... Wait.
This complex is broken into 4 specialized training areas, each specifically designed by me in preparation for future engagements with the enemy. We'll give your hair trigger reflexes a workout in the new firing range. Then you can go for something more physically exerting, like our obstacle course. Next up is our underwater maneuvers test to help you further master your diving and swimming skills. Then when you're ready to really put all your skills to the test, head on over to the rumpus room, for all hell to break loose. Okay, now, it's time to get rolling. So move out! Duke, General Graves here. It's time to put your skills to the test. It's our goal here to keep your reflexes in tip-top shape. This complex is broken into 4 specialized training areas, each specifically designed by me in preparation for future engagements with the enemy. We'll give your hair trigger reflexes a workout in the new firing range. Then you can go for something more physically exerting, like our obstacle course. Next up is our underwater maneuvers test to help you further master your diving and swimming skills. Then when you're ready to really put all your skills to the test, head on over to the rumpus room, for all hell to break loose. Okay now, it's time to get rolling. So move out!
I guess it triggers like 4 times and that's it. Okay, anyways. So first off, we're gonna go to the target range.
Alright, Duke. Here's your chance to shoot the living hell out of everything. First, you must initiate the simulation by pressing the button on the wall. Remember the basics you've learned. Pressing the R1 button will switch into lock mode where you can better target bad guys. Also, pressing the L1 button will lock you onto the closest bad guy, and pressing L1 again will acquire other targets.
Okay. So it's not SOS conversations, it's just audio. Which I should note, the SOS looks a bit different. This is substantially different from the final game. It doesn't have a menu that you can select. Which I have to admit that the change for the final was better. The heads-up display is also pretty early. Grew a set of mother. What? Bad guys remaining. I don't remember if it was bad guys remaining. I think in the final it's targets remaining.
Remember, kids, I'm a professional. Don't try this at home.
The line is the same as the final. Fuck, get away from me, lady.
Amateurs.
Duke seems to talk more than in the final. Yeah, if I remember now, he talks way more than in the final. Like, he says a lot more kill lines way more frequently. The design of the target seems to be exact same as the final. This is why I wanted to have Ladno the Babe's best Duke here. Yeah, I like it too.
Mess with the best, die like the rest.
Because I wanted him to say if there was something weird, different about it. There's only one person I know that actually played this beta to detail, which was Mobile Moms.
Amateurs.
He's like the only one I've seen that actually plays him. I don't know if this texture is the same as in the final. They might have changed color. So far, it doesn't look anything particularly different than the final. You still have the shotgun there, the pipe bomb. So you start with the same weapons as you do in the final. Okay, that one of the throw animations was really different. What the fuck was that all about? Can't even trigger it again. I don't know what. Okay, so what's this one? It says target range. So this one also says target range. It's supposed to be a different one. I guess they.
Duke, you've come to my favorite course. Here you can master the skill of leaping from ledge to ledge by using the square button. You can also practice jumping and grabbing by using the X button to grab.
I think that's
Some
layout
obstacles require rolling by pressing and holding the square key, and strafing by using the L2 and R2. Good luck.
That sound effect for jumping. Okay, I think this is layout a little bit different than the final. I don't remember this layout. Like that part where you have to grab there is the same. Yeah, this is very different from the final. I don't remember it being laid out like that. Yeah, I don't remember water in the final. I can see. Yeah, I can see why this was changed because this is not particularly fun. That you fuck up, you have to walk through water. That's not very fun. Oh yeah, remember. I blame CV for that as well. Yeah, the layout of this is pretty different. It's like you can see the same basic ideas, like that part where you have to hold from a wall, but it's very remembering. But you know, it's funny you mentioned that because I'm gonna go to see a neurologist in like a couple of weeks. What? Oh. Like this part right here is in the final, but the whole part with the water, I'm pretty sure it isn't. That sound effect is completely different. That's not the sound effect Duke remember me. Hey, I remember you. We all hate on CB now? I don't know. I guess we could always hate a bit. Drop, Duke. Jesus, are you stupid? The lighting here is also different. Okay, this part is much closer to the final. Like the basic idea of that part is this kind of the same, but there's the water and shit that makes it very different. Okay, this part I definitely don't remember from the final. You mean how he's shaped? No, I wouldn't say he shaped anything. You all might remember, but do I remember? I knew the secret was Chad was secret hero achievement fest. No! Ho! Okay, I jumped too early. Yeah, this isn't the layout this way in the final, right? Red. It's been a while since I played the training level. It's the last time I played this game was like 6 months ago. No, yeah, 6 months ago. What am I saying? I fucked up the jump here. It's supposed to jump here and whatever. I like how they use the page sound. Yeah, parts of it seem very similar. The one big difference is the whole water section, which I can tell they got rid of that probably because it wasn't very fun. Mom and Schwack, Mr. Future. Mom and Schwack. Man, I'm playing like dog shit with this. They definitely made it easier for the final. I like his pervy FPS games. Okay. Okay, there's an underwater section here. That's definitely in the final. I think that the level ends. This part ends here, doesn't it? There's like a teleport. That's it. No problem. Yeah, this underwater section is completely unique to this build. Yeah. Yeah, in the final, you just drop into the teleporter. This build, there's this little underwater section. So the training map actually went through some pretty significant level differences by doing this on the final. I have to say, the obstacle course for the final is way better. That gas space from Time to Kill, but they play it back at the wrong hertz, so it sounds like you know. That model seems to be the same so far. So yeah, the target range is the same, but the obstacle course is actually quite different. This says this is the pool area. That says the rumpus room. Okay, let's go to the pool area.
Okay, Duke, time to do some underwater training. Go ahead and jump in the pool and press the square button to swim underwater. Now try swimming to the surface and skim the water with the X button.
Oh god, I remember when I played BFG edition for the first time, I was wondering why is it sound so glitchy, or then I found out about how that was actually not a bug, that was actually intended. I was like, oh, so that was accidentally fixed. Okay, I don't think there's a secret here. There's supposed to be a secret here. In the final, there's a secret here. But at this point in development, they didn't think of that. So the pool area is missing the secret. Yes, I said rumpus room. It also doesn't trigger when you get out of the pool. No. Yeah, there's the secret here for the that had the quest item does exist, and get out of the pool does not complete the area. I think you cannot actually beat the training level because of this, because of this area, because it never registers the pool area as being complete.
Duke, I suggest drawing your trusty Desert Eagle with the circle button. I'm just getting started.
Oh wait. Oh fuck. Well, I'll load up again so we can see. Also, you may have noticed that I took a lot of damage for the pickups. The pickups in this build, from what build I played, are way harder. Like they're fucking insane compared to the final game. I'm here to shoot underwater and breathe air, and I'm all out of. There's nothing in the boxes. This looks the same as the final, same enemies.
Finders, keepers.
Same items. Really, the big difference is how fucking hard the pickups are in this. Layout is the same, weapon pickups seem to be the same. Yeah, the big difference is that the pull area lacks the secret and the obstacle course is noticeably different. Like, the basic layout is kind of there, but there's a lot more shit to it that wasn't in the final.
Ah, much better. You're fugly.
They also don't give Eagle back to the fake Pete cops. There's no die fake P is lying at this point in development, seemingly. Otherwise, yeah, pretty much the same. See if going back to the pool area does something. It's kind of weird how this is the one area you cannot actually beat, but every other area is just fine. You can beat it. Yeah, you can't beat it. Okay, so this is still using the time to come. Nothing interesting. Well, let me restart training to go to the rumpus room so we can hear General Graves. I mean, Johnson John. And then after that, we'll start the actual game. So the training level at this point in development is fairly similar to the final, except the obstacle course. The obstacle course is very different. Well, that's because
Duke, General
it's
Graves
played back
here.
at the wrong.
It's time to put your skills to the test. Now, it's our goal here to keep your reflexes in tip-top shape. Okay, Duke, time to do some underwater training. Go ahead and jump in the pool and press the square button to swim on. Duke, I suggest drawing your trusty Desert Eagle with the circle button. Now take out those targets with the X button. Don't forget to destroy those crates for extra ammo.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so first level. Let's go. We're gonna play on Death Wish. Duke, Gerald Graves here. Okay, no text for where you are, where any cutscene takes place. I remember that. That was added in later. Okay, outside of that, so far it seems to be the same as the final game intro. From what I remember, the key difference here was that some of the angles were different.
No one messes with my babes and lives.
Duke, thank goodness you received our message.
Well, she was kinda hard to miss.
Duke, I'm Jane Biltmore, a member of the Unified Babe Resistance.
Oh God.
I was sent here by our leader,
Captain
to update
Dillon.
you on the situation.
Why, were Dallas and Austin too busy?
Well, yes, they were actually, but that's not important now. Duke, aliens arrived here 10 years ago and exterminated the entire male population. They've since enslaved Earth's females. However, some of us managed to escape and have formed the Resistance. Now we need your help.
When will those alien bastards learn not to screw with my planet, my babes, or my vacations? You should have called me sooner.
We couldn't. Our time machine was destroyed early in the alien invasion and only temporarily repaired enough to send a small group through. The scientists that can completely restore the time machine have been kidnapped by the aliens to work on some secret project.
Let me guess. This is where I come in.
Yes, but there's more, Duke. The aliens have genetically created a new species to help in their plan. These simian warriors have the strength of 10 and are nearly impossible to stop. Their leader, Silverback, is the one commanding this invasion on our base. You must stop him and help rescue our scientists. But first, you must restore the power to this base and get to the surface. If I need to contact you, I will do it via your Shade's operating system built into your sunglasses.
So let me get this straight.
This is the big difference
I'm the only
with the
living
final
male
game.
on this planet of the babes, and you need my help
Oh,
to
this-
save you from a bunch of hairy aliens with a bad attitude. Just point me in the right direction. I'll have this settled in no time.
Yeah, the climax of this scene is very different. And also, I didn't notice this. He actually says Planet of the Babes, whereas in the original, whereas in the final, he says Land of the Babes. He said it. He said the thing. If I recall correctly, there's also that sound when the rat gets shot that's not there in the final. In the final, he just shoots him without even looking at the rat, whereas here he actually turns around. The final definitely has a much cooler ending to the cutscene than this build. The music is also from one of the swimming levels, which is so weird that it's here. No difference in the model, I think. If I kind of think about it, I don't recall ever hearing grabback in the entirety of this build. Grabback straight up doesn't exist in this build. Oh, one thing you've noticed. Notice how I got 8+ points of ego and it didn't scale? It didn't like go above 100? One of the things I remember from playing this like very briefly 4 years ago is that unlike the final, if you get more ego than 100, it doesn't actually add it. So you can kill like a bunch of pickups. Instead of like 130 ego, and it starts slowing, scaling down. That doesn't happen here. It doesn't give you the ego. The maximum is 100. Yes, the mini grabback. Yes, besides the motive, the grabback I think straight up doesn't exist in any of the songs here. I think. As I was saying, there is one boss that I remember beating, the one from Spaceport. That one for some reason actually gave me like 50 points of ego, and it didn't like tick down.
Come to Papa.
So I'm not really sure what the deal is, but yeah, that actually makes the game a bit harder because you can't like stack ego, go around killing enemies. Obviously, it still ticks down even in the final, but still, that was very helpful. It's not present here.
Well, is that a gun in my pocket? Or am I just happy to see you?
I'll watch your back, Duke, anytime.
What's shaking, baby?
Duke, this area is secure.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Be careful, Duke. This area is hot. Like you.
the walking place.
What's up?
I don't like it, Duke. It's too quiet.
Well, is that a gun in my pocket? Or am I just happy to see you?
I don't
I'll
recall
watch your
this
back,
section
Duke,
B
anytime.
elevators thing.
Damn, it's locked. Won't it's locked. Damn, it's won't budge. Won't budge.
You can't spam this as much as you can in the final. Oh shit. Lock on. The auto lock on is a bit buggy.
Hello?
What's up?
What's up?
So what's up, Duke?
Just kicking some ass, drinking a brew.
True, true.
Hello?
Hello, and thank you for
Okay,
calling
this is the same
Times.
as the final so
Today's
far.
remaining shows are Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, 10 p.m., and Star Trek 17, The Search for Plot, 9 p.m.
I should probably kill everything, then watch a movie. Hello?
Duke, I miss you so much. Can you come over real quick? I got an itch only you can scratch.
Not now, Laura. I'm kinda busy. You'll have to use your own fingers. Hello?
What's up?
Okay, no
What's
fair.
up?
So what's up, Duke?
Just kicking some ass, drinking a brew.
Yeah.
True.
What's up is the passing of 2000. True is a 90s version of For Real No Cap, yes. One thing I've noticed is that the babes will keep walking in place if you're standing in front of them. That doesn't happen in the final, I think. Okay, try to figure out. I'm supposed to just. Ouch. Okay, I don't remember this box here. You can't stop the Duke. Wonder if... Okay, if you hold triangle, Duke's... Okay, rolling is in this. It's not in the final. If you hold triangle, Duke can actually roll. I never realized this. This was actually removed in the final, but the variables for speed and everything still exist. This was in time to kill, being able to roll. They probably removed it because there's no fucking point to rolling in Land of the Babes, or even in time to kill.
It looks like she gave a good fight. What the?
Okay, one difference in this scene. At the end of this scene, Duke is supposed to say, that looks pretty sturdy. That doesn't exist here, so they added that in to give a hint as to how to progress.
Bullseye. Mess with the best, die like the rest.
It's got 2 evil upgrades. I'm not sure if that's a bug or if there's some sort of locational. There we go. That secret's still there. So far, very similar to the final. The music, I'm not sure if it's the same as the equivalent from the final. I'm trying to track with the babe.
Hey baby, how you doing?
I don't like it, Duke. It's too quiet.
What's up?
When this is over, Duke, I'm gonna rock your world.
Try to remember. I think it's played in the final. It's played in one of the underwater sections. So far. Oh, what happened? Oh. Oh, okay. That makes sense. See if this is any different. No, so far the same. Yeah, no real difference. There's a misaligned texture there, you can see. I don't remember it being like that in the final. Okay. This secret, I believe, is the same as the final. I don't. I wish Red was seeing this. Is this the same as the final secret? I think it is. I don't remember this being particularly different. That's why he's only on the Zoom platform now. Oh, I didn't see that before. Okay, fine. No, dude, don't fucking climb the ladder. It's on the. You're climbing at the wrong side.
You want a piece of me?
Something spawn in. Should we know that the Duke is still using grunts from time to kill sound? Grunts from time to kill rather than sounds from the final. That's not a really. That's not a particularly groundbreaking observation, but it's just something to keep in mind. This part, I think the light might be a bit darker here. Okay, that hurts you way easier than in the final.
That hurt you more than it hurt me. Remember, kids, I'm a professional.
Duke definitely talks a lot more
Don't try
whenever
this
you
at
kill
home.
enemies.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Let's hold yourself for this.
Good job, Duke. The power is restored. Now you need to find a way out of this section of the base.
I'm on it, Jane. Consider it done. I'll see you topside. Duke out.
Okay, so Duke actually doesn't have his own portrait, unlike the final. Whenever he talks to someone on SOS. ICQ message notification. What do you mean with some ICQ? I think the blood here for this lady is much brighter. It's darker in the final, I think. What the fuck's pushing me? Oh, I see. Okay, the quest item is here. Same as the final. No difference. So far, this level is pretty similar to the final. Most of the differences are fairly minor or subtle. Pickups definitely seem like if there's one general difference, is that pickups tend to be a lot worse than the final. Okay, those saves give way more ego than in the final.
This could be a shocker.
Okay.
Duke, we're making our way up to the surface and need you with us ASAP. With the elevators out, we're going to need to find another way up here.
I don't remember if Duke said something here. I think he said something here. Acer testing. This boss was the same. Try to.
Well, let's see what this laser can do.
Okay, now it should hit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Definitely a lot more finicky to get the laser to work compared to the final. I mean, the puzzle section. Yeah, push it up. It definitely feels a lot more finicky. Alright.
Amateurs.
There's something there. I want to see what it is, but I don't want to die either. Secret area with Duke's biography. Yeah, I think this is the final. It's the same shit. Duke's bio, remember, actually works a bit differently from the final. I will show you later. Actually, I can show you now. Give me a second.
Page 135. Took the damn sites off the web myself.
That's the key difference. In the final, he just uses it. He says, "Welcome to Coolsville, population me," or whatever. Here, he actually slowly pulls the book, and then what's a placeholder actor it says a line, which all those lines were cut for the final. So it's definitely jagged here to use the Duke's biography. Is that a reference to Duke's intro? I don't know. I didn't understand a fucking thing he said, to be honest. What the fuck did Duke say? Can somebody tell me what the fuck he was saying? Because I didn't understand. The placeholder sound.
Another day, another dusty air vent.
I think the camera angle for this is different. There's no peekaboo I kill you line. The peekaboo line was added in later. So yeah, the last part is a little different. I think the music is a little different. The cutscenes never seem to have the most differences right now. Page 133. Took the damn site down myself. This load screen is the same as the final. No difference. Level seems a bit darker, I think. The light seems a little different there. I need to compare, but it seems to be subtly darker. The texture for the gray is different. It looks nothing like the finals. Duke says, "Did I interrupt something? Never fear, Duke. Never fear, baby. Duke's here." That line doesn't exist here at this point in development.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
No sign of Houston anywhere, Duke.
This gray also isn't in the final. Yeah, I can tell why they changed the texture, because you can tell that it leads to nothing. On the shotgun. Okay, let's see. Dive. Okay. Now in the final, if I recall correctly, this door is locked. Okay, in this one it's not locked. So that's a pretty big difference. In the final, you don't unlock this until way later. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or if the level progression was meant to be much more non-linear compared to the final. We'll go in the order that the final does, though, anyways. There's no little monkey here, that's a little different. Oh, here it is. I guess this place different. Fucking die, you piece of shit.
Duke, Silverback is stepping up the attack on the base. We need your help up here. You may be able to exit through the diving tank.
I'll look into it, Jane, but I don't see any immediate access. Do what you can until I get there.
Hurry, Duke. Things are getting pretty hairy up here, and we're...
Well, that's one way to spend the money.
Okay, same track as the final. So far, the big difference is not counting cutscenes that the door we have to do that puzzle is unlocked from the get-go, which means again the progression is a lot more non-linear. Fuck.
You want a piece of me?
Okay. Right now, don't get sick. Take a dip. I think the pause menu text is also the same so far as the final. I may need to compare.
You're starting to bug me.
Dynamite, again, same as the final. Okay, that ball is gonna kill me soon. So how was your day, guys? Were rats as annoying as bloods in retail? No, those cockroach things act the same as the final. There's no difference.
Won't budge.
Oh, I hit that. I don't remember that from the final. The cave is a little bigger. I don't remember there being a place there. Give me a second. Oh. Okay, let's try to win. Let me explore this. Oh my god. Man, there's nothing all that interesting here in the cave. It might be a little bit bigger than the finals, the difference in lighting, but otherwise it's still there, it's more or less the same. Well, that's good. It hit the mainly of the signatures.
That ought to kick up quite a breeze.
Well, let's see if this is functional. Yep, it's functional. Oh, there's a quest item behind. Give me a second. It's hit the target 1 million intercept. Not really. What do you mean? Yeah, I think this is the same as the final. I remember this being different. I feel like there's another way to get to it. Okay, now let's ride the wind. Oh, so they don't count, or majority of those were from. Oh, amazing! That's awesome. So it's gonna end up in nothing, right? That's amazing. That's great. What a great...
Open sesame.
Wait, what? Open Sesame? Instead of Open Sesame, it's Open Sesame? Oh, God. Thank God they took that joke out. Open Sesame. Oh my god, that might be one of the worst fucking lines I've ever heard. Yeah, I can tell why they cut that line from the final. Back, what's cooking? I was just I'm on the second level. I was describing some differences. I was cringing at the fact that one of the lines he cut from Duke, he was supposed to say, instead of Open Sesame, he was supposed to say, Open Sesame. Get it? Open Sesame. Which makes you think Duke might actually have some sort of neurological disorder. I'm gonna leave this for later. Me, Duke, me say, you open door! There's actually one line I remember in the next solo that's gonna make you laugh. That actually has John St. John. Which really makes me wonder why the fuck did they even consider it as anything resembling a good idea. I remember the progression here. Like, you turn the dive tank, and I guess that opens up the door. No, you have to... I don't understand
Pig's eye.
Why they locked the door here.
No pain, no gain.
Why they locked this door? Because you can just go through it. I guess they wanted to make the progression, even if, at the risk of making it more linear,
Mess
they wanted.
with the best, die like the
They
rest.
wanted to make it clear so players wouldn't just go off the path. I don't know.
Round and round she goes.
That's like the biggest difference in the level. I don't remember how it was this possible. I was stoned the last time I did this. I think I nailed it. That's perfect. Oh shit. Rather rare she goes, looking reference in me spin. What the fuck? Red, I think this is darker than the final. I mean the lighting in this part. That little part was there. I'm pretty sure it was darker. I think the gray texture there was also different. I'll try to see if I can get the. There. Alright, I got the energy weapon. Fuck. Whoa! Ooh! Ooh! Drop, dude. Drop. Drop. Jesus, it's way clunkier to drop for stuff in the bay. Oh my god, give me a second. There's a. There we go, there was a chat bot. What's an ABDL? Oh, okay, cool. I thought I needed 1 million though. What does ABDL mean? Adult baby diaper lover? What? Okay, so you want to emerge from a bathroom. Red, is this different from the final? In the final, don't you emerge from like a bathroom? Jesus Christ!
Page 1. When I was born, the nurse said, "Look at the size of that thing."
Oh, God! Oh, God! Turkey Tom. Who's Turkey Tom? Adult baby diaper lover. Good God. Yeah, fire comes out. Are you sure? Wasn't it just like a random? What a she shop. Yeah, there's no what. But wasn't there like a platform there for water? I don't remember. It might be. Yeah, I'll defer to Red. Red is probably remembering much better than I am.
I'm sorry, pork. The other dead meat.
I like how it says pork, the other dead meat when I kill it, and I...
No pain, no gain.
You still can't interact with mirrors here, that sucks. Yeah, those blood fountains where you decapitate an enemy
I needed that.
are in the final as well. I'm gonna go take a leak. Take a leak gives you 5 points of ego. I don't think there's any limit to keep pissing until you get your health back to max. Is this room in the final? I don't remember. I'm not sure if you actually get the flamethrower here.
Ashes to ashes.
Red X, do you remember? Like a flamethrower being given there? The area is here in the final. That I remember. The sport room is here. I remember, but I don't remember flamethrowers being guarded by. I think you do. Okay, thank you. There's some stuff that I can immediately point out. It's like, oh, this wasn't in the final. This is different. And then there's stuff that I don't really remember what. So. The biggest difference in this level, like I said in the stream chat earlier, is that the door that leads to, you know, the gyro thing also is open by default here, whereas in the final you have to actually go out of your way to get to it. So the level is a lot more non-linear in the final compared to the beta. I mean, the level is much more linear in the final than it is here. God damn it, man, I'm saying stupid shit.
In a pig's eye.
That's not a pig, dude. I know it's a bug or something, but it's still funny.
Damn, you're funny. Nobody makes a monkey out of me.
I'm not sure if this EDF texture is here in the final. Man of Valor. He fights for you. Oh, I wonder if that was a reference to the Duke Nukem D-Day game. Because remember, one of the titles was Man of Valor, then you had American Badass, before they went with D-Day.
Drop something.
What? Okay.
I'm sorry, did that hurt? Nobody makes a monkey out of me.
Man, the energy weapon is awesome. I don't understand why they gave Duke a flamethrower when you have this thing. This is one of the cooler weapons of the PlayStation 1 games. Literally, no reason for the flamethrower to exist with this thing. Seriously. Oh yeah, I have to use the bomb here. I'm gonna wait a bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back and get the what the fuck was the thing that gave Duke's biography. Let's see if I can go back. Oh no, I think I have to swim all the way. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just go. Let's just go to the next level. There was a bunch of biographies, and well, in the final they are. So whatever.
It's time to blow this party.
Okay. So very similar to the final, just with one major difference, which was the door. Did you get secret behind the fan? Yes, I did. You mean the quest item? I did. It's the same place as the final. Okay, this scene I remember seeing in the beta. It's a bit different. You guys will immediately tell if you're even remotely familiar with the final. Different angle. Right off the bat, completely different angle. Music starts off at a different point. It's actually longer than the final scene. Which I can kind of see why they shorten it. Oh yeah, this is when the grenade launcher motherfuckers show up. I fucking hate those grenade launching motherfuckers. Silverback has a different camera angle, and Silverback actually has a different. He has a tie in this build. They removed the tie for the final. I actually don't remember him using his whip there. That I'm pretty sure is for this build. Yeah, this angle here is completely different. Yeah, Silverback doesn't stay here.
Duke, Silverback has Houston. We must rescue her and the other Resistance members from that ship. Try taking out their guidance controls with the turret. But first, you're going to need to get the turret access cube from me. I've sealed myself into a bunker, but I'm wounded, and these apes will find me soon. Find a way into the underground tunnels. I'm hiding in...
Duke find Jane. Duke get cube. Duke shoot ship.
Yeah, that was a lie that they cut for the final. In the final, he doesn't say anything. Duke shoot ship. Yeah, he has a whip in this build. I actually forgot he had a whip in this build. He doesn't have the whip in the final, for those wondering. Also, give me a second. Fucking picked up.
Next.
In the final here, this area I think is a little smaller. It's lit differently. It's much darker, and there's a. I think there was like a armor here. Here, there's nothing. That I remember, because Big Guns was one of the levels I played the most. The lighting seems a bit different, much more
Oh yeah.
much more purple-ish compared to the final, I think. The lines here in the final, but they finished the cutscene before. No. I know what you mean. I actually checked the audio files. The audio files for this scene actually exist in the final and are not used. The final version of the scene does not have that part of the audio. It's not that it cuts before it. It straight up doesn't exist in the version that is used in the final. I checked files, so I'm not. I'm 100% sure on this. Well, okay. It's there. I'm telling you that there's two versions of the audio, and the second one doesn't have the line, and it's the one that gets played. Okay, so far. Shrinker is here. Oh, it has the 30 ammo cap like in the final. Model doesn't look particularly different. Looks the same as the final. I'm looking at it close. It's the same model as the final, I think. I think that the barrel might actually be a little bit different. I think it segues a bit, but I need to compare with the final. If there is a difference, though, it's really minute. Very similar to the final overall. No sound effect, but... Oh, no secret area. There's no sound effect when destroying these doors. Duke's biography. Okay, this one actually has sound. there's a quest item. Let's see if I can do it. Geronimo! Okay, so what do you do? If you drop here, you die, right? I remember you told me that there was, I think, maybe a secret here. Which we don't know if it exists in this version or not. Oh, there's also... Oh, there's where you have to leave. There we go. Right, always. I can't get up here. Okay, I'll do it. Wait, damages you? I think there's low gravity. This is supposed to be low gravity for some reason. You know, why is this the only area in the entire game? No, actually, the only area on Earth that has low gravity, whereas the rest of the areas don't have this. But why is the cave... They never explained that. Well, I guess there is no reason to explain that, but I don't know, I always found it weird. Okay, so this part is so far the same as the final. So far the differences were at the start of the cutscene and literally the very starting area. Enemy placement and item placement seems more or less the same as the final. I didn't notice anything particularly unusual so far. There's actually one gun they cut from the final that I think we'll get very soon in a couple of levels. But that's fully functional. Okay, have to go back. Okay, so this secret is more or less the exact same fuck shit as the final. Right down to this. This probably leads to lava. Let me select the knife. Yep, lava, just like the final. I fucked up. Well, I got a handgun ammunition back. Say fuck shit. Oh, the lady doesn't tell you. Oh, Duke, help me.
Mess with the best, die like the rest.
Oh, sometimes it doesn't spawn the blood fountains when you blow up a.
What's shaking, baby?
A pickup.
Be careful, Duke. This area.
Ah, much better.
This area is much better. Okay, so now we did the little secret side quest to get the shrinker earlier. Actually, you know what? Get the energy gun. Oh, I'm out. Okay, the shrinker is a little early. Development. Duke doesn't actually kick the enemies to death. Or well, stomp them.
Remember, kids, I'm a professional. Don't try this at home.
Yeah, definitely a bit ghoulish here compared to the final in that regard.
Give me some sugar, baby. Cool, impounded explosives.
Rubber kits, no. Oh, that. Okay. Okay, didn't switch weapons. Alright. Those enemies give a lot more ego than the final. I remember them giving 12. Duke doesn't say anything when he gets killed, unlike the final. Like you saw there, the pickups are way more of a pain in the ass than the final. It seems like the damage they do is the same, but they're far more precise, so you take way more shots. Where the fuck did the pickup go? I don't know. This, you kiss your mother with that tongue? What? No, neither. I guess the pickup disappear. Secret area, drop. I think the secret area is the same as the
Just
final.
call me Eagle Eye.
It has a sniper rifle. I think it's the same as the final. It's placed at least in the same place as the final, that's for sure. Okay, I got. What the fuck did I get? Explosives. I got the explosives. I'm supposed to use this on the bomb. Use the fucking explosive, dude. Use explosives. I don't remember there being a wall here covering that up. No, I'm not talking about the ladder. I mean the Duke, no, now how to use exploding thing. You're supposed to grab the explosives and you place it there, unless I forgot something. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Remember, kids, I'm a professional. Don't try this at home. Well, is it a gun in my pocket, or am I just happy to see you?
When this is over, Duke, we're gonna rock your world.
Maybe. Oh, there. It's you have to place it on the side. So I guess it's a bug or something. There we go. I think maybe some of the explosion effects are a little bit different. But yeah, otherwise, so that was the issue. I think lighting might be a bit different. I'm not sure. Yeah, the enemies also don't get gift when they get shrunk stopped here, because it is still pretty early. Okay. Do you notice anything different here, Red? I think the lighting might be a bit different, but if there is a lighting difference, it's pretty subtle. think it does look quite a little dark. Layout-wise, it's the same. I don't recall if there were 2 pickups in this, or if it was like 2 different enemies altogether. Let go! Let go! Jesus, dude. Lighting overall different, yeah. I got the feeling. The light is definitely different here. It's a lot darker, a lot more colorful than the final here, I think. It's definitely darker for sure. I have to compare, but again, so far most of the differences tend to be pretty subtle ones. Again, it's different from Time to Kill, which the differences were huge, where levels were just completely different, just 3 months before release. Okay, Duke doesn't say that I'm climbing a ladder to heaven line in this. That's not here. You didn't play this beta, right? Red? You have to interact with Jane too.
Duke, take this
instead of just being close.
and bring down that ship. Be careful not to destroy it. Just bring it down.
Relax. This is gonna be child's play.
There's no items here. In the final, there's items here in the crates. In the beta, they didn't put anything yet. I think I shoot her. Nope. Wait, was that short? No, I think it's the same as the final. I don't recall it being particularly different than the final conversation. Grenade launcher, ammo full. Oh, house select. Isn't that after you beat the level? I'm pretty sure it's after you beat the level. At best Duke moment. It's after you beat the level. Fuck.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Okay. Yeah, this is the final. There's no wall covering this, I'm pretty sure.
Oh boy, time for a little target practice.
There always a person named Clayton Mark. No, you never did. Okay, this looks the same as final, I think. It's Afterbirth.
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Let's... I think there's a bit more recoil to the gun compared to the final. A bit more screen shake. Yeah, I think there's definitely a bit more screen shake. They tone it down. Reinforcements, I think that.
No time to monkey around.
No time to monkey around. What the fuck is... Oh man, the next level I'm gonna fucking hate it. You know which level is gonna come after this. Reinforcements detected.
No pain.
1
no
ape.
gain.
That's it. That's all they gave. I like how this turret section is way better than any almost any of the DNF's ones, except for like the Mighty Foot one, the one with the Valkyries. Except that one. Except that one. This is better than all of the turret sectors from the final DNF, and that's fucking sad. Okay, so far, yeah, it's. Let's see this cutscene. That's why this is best Duke.
How's your leg, Jane?
It's merely a flesh wound.
That bastard Silverback managed to pilot the ship out of my range. Looks like he got away.
Maybe not. A report came in that your little target practice may have caused the ship to crash land not too far from here. Are you up for getting a little wet?
Hey, isn't that my line?
The ship crashed somewhere inside the old submerged city. Put this scuba gear on, and I'll arrange to have you dropped off there. I'm staying behind to have someone take a look at my leg, but I'll be in contact with you once you get there.
I think the camera angles are a bit different from the final, if I recall correctly. Okay, this loading screen is completely different from the final. Like literally, no point of comparison. Totally different from the final. In the final, it's Duke getting out of the water with a knife. And there's a shark behind him. Cutscene seems to be the same as the final.
This ain't exactly my idea of the breaststroke, but here goes nothing. It's good to be the king.
Torpedo launcher, okay, let's check it out. Model seems to be the same as the final. I think it might be a little faster than the final. Duke, what with an iPhone? My siblings are really short. No, with a knife! Not with an iPhone. Okay, the short texture looks different. It's gray here, and the final is... Oh, what is that sound?
That'll make a nice pair of boots.
What is that sound? Jesus Christ, was that an alien that disguised as a shark? Okay, so the shark has two differences. The first one is that in the final, they're blue. It's blue and gray. Here, it's purely gray. And the sound effects are totally different. What the fuck? That's horrifying. Song is the same as the final. Stop grabbing my dick! I also have more than 100 health, and for some reason, I don't know why. Fuck this shit. They give you 10 EO. In general, the EO you get back from enemies tends to be a lot higher than the final, I've noticed.
You want a piece of me?
You want a piece of me? Well, why do you hate the iPhone, Albert, by the way? Sharks seem they eye a lot more than the final.
Something fishy going on around here.
They tend to react to more pain in the final. Okay, so those are the octavrays. Okay, the model looks pretty different. I don't remember it looking like this in the final.
Let's rock.
Oh, I just noticed one difference from the final. In the final, oh no, you can't actually strafe left or right. Oh, well, sometimes you can. In the final, you can strafe left to right while swimming on the water. Here, you can do that in here, but it's a lot slower and kind of janky compared to the final. In Time to Kill, you cannot strafe underwater. Except for well, I guess. My cousin got an iPhone, I think about a year ago or so. He was pretty interested. He liked it. He thought it was a good phone, but he thought it was overpriced as well. He thought it wasn't that revolutionary. For what I used of his phone, it looks nice. It doesn't seem like a bad phone. It's just, yeah, it's overpriced. But I wouldn't say my cousin is a douchebag. He's a cool dude. I have a nearly 10-year-old iPhone, so I need to upgrade. I think that's a little unfair. I mean, I know what you're saying, that the douchebag comment. I get you. I get why, but not everyone who buys an iPhone is a douchebag. Not everyone is dumb like that. One thing I thought that was cool about the iPhone, at least the model he has, I don't know what it is, an iPhone 12 or 13, I don't remember, is that you can take the measure of stuff just with the phone camera, which I thought was pretty cool.
Duke, let me know once you've found Silverback's crashed ship, and look for any Resistance members.
Well, this building is a mess. Something definitely tore through here. I'll keep you posted. Duke out.
You know, that's a really good question. Well, how does it... Oh, leave me the fuck alone. Fuck this shit.
That's one that didn't get away.
So far, I don't think I noticed any particular differences. Red, is this area the final, this little part of the terrain? I think it's the same as in the final. Yeah, the torpedo launcher, I'm pretty sure, is way faster than the final. I am just... No problem. No problem. I don't think I'm gonna play... Oh, god damn it. My bad. You know, I wonder why they thought it was a good idea to have like 3 underwater stages back to back. Like, why? And why is almost the entirety of this game's middle act underwater? Great song, though. I'll say this: the visuals and sounds are amazing for this area of the for this part of the game.
No pain, no gain.
I don't know. I would prefer the underwater sections were more like time to kills, where it was like balanced. It was actually fun. Like, I don't understand how they forgot to design underwater levels. But they did it in Time to Kill. I know, different developers. No pay, no gain.
Now that's one big sea monkey. Who's next?
That's not a monkey, dude. Are you blind? It's the ship.
Make a nice pair of boots.
Oh, I remember this. There's a sort of boss fight here.
Page 14. I lost my virginity to an English girl named Laura. She wasn't that good.
Oh, god damn it, really?
Amateurs.
To an English girl in what? He said her name was Laura. Get it? Laura Croft? Get the joke? Duke lost his virginity to Laura. No, I don't want this.
That'll make a nice pair of boots.
Okay, the fire effects for this are very different from the final.
I need something to pry that little UBR sardine out of a can.
The October keep a lot of ego back. Duke was a virgin. Well, he said he was. Did he say he was a teenager when he lost his virginity, or was I don't know. If Leatherface is best, if Time to Kill is worse too, no, no. Why would you say that? Oh fuck, Papa. I think the sharks in general seem to be much less aggressive. They stay within their patrol routes. Let's see how it works, dude. Let's drop. Okay, that's not gonna work. I can barely tell the pipe bombs on the water. Tier 1 worst Duke.
That'll make a nice pair of boots.
He refers to the incarnation of Duke, not the actual game itself. He has stated that multiple times.
Chew on this.
I think the Alchemists also do way more damage than in the final. So it makes sense why they give more ego. The balance is definitely a bit different in general. Even if it's pretty subtle. Okay, fake war here. I don't remember if this was in the final or if it was... Sonic chew on this. Oh my god. Reminded me, I should probably buy some beers today and get drunk. Maybe, or no. Should I get drunk today or not? Go on, Duke, you go and nuke to the extreme! Go on, Duke, you go and nuke to the extreme! I fucking love that. Every second I get some sleep. I have a good one. Do let the bed bugs survive you. They need something to eat too. No! Why? I don't wanna die. I'm too young to die. Graves chant. Oh god, Graves chant. That is one of the most disturbing. No, it would be George Chan.
That's one that didn't get away.
Will he fuck Scott? Okay. Cannon. I'm gonna wait for the strip club and cut it right. You know, imagine using the AI, you know, the time to kill voicemail to redo to dub over Christian's outbursts. Just imagine that. It's just time to kill Duke. Say, I want my house off the internet. Okay, I guess I can destroy it. This one was kind of confusing. So bear with me if I get lost. Unfortunately, the beta is not particularly very different. I think the difference is so far, not counting the shark being gray and having really different sounds, which is just enemy behavior. The difference seems to be mostly. I think the actual difference seems to be like, I think the light might be a bit darker. Remember what the fuck to do here. Maybe it's that secret. Get the fuck away. Did I miss something? Who's Nathaniel Esquire? I keep seeing him name. I don't get it. Who's Nathaniel Esquire? Yeah, I think the lighting here is way different than the final. It's a lot darker. Okay, that makes it easier. But you can't use the mini laser Gatling on the water? How you could in the final? Get the fuck away from me!
I'll be back.
Oh, he actually says something when he dies sometime. Whoa! It's a little buggy. Well, I got the quest item. I remember seeing some dumbass painting Star Wars Duke's real name. Some stupid article for the guard. What? Man, all this weird shit, this weird Duke lore shit, I don't know about. The fire effects for the ship here are different, and they tank the frame rate. I can see why they dropped them. What the fuck's going on? Okay, I got stuck in the floor for a second. You know, Duke, I would really appreciate if you didn't get stuck on the ground. That'd be nice. That'd be cool. Red, are you here? Can you remind me what the fuck you're supposed to do this part because I totally forgot. I would prefer if he was called Duke Nukem, and that's it. There's no magic there. He's just called Duke Nukem. That's it. There's nothing deep about it. There's nothing profound. You get a crowbar. I'm trying to find the crowbar. I think I missed it somewhere. I'm gonna go back. It was probably some passage or hallway that I didn't notice or check properly. The fuck is a crowbar? Okay, there's the door I need to check. Easy to miss. Oh no, it's a secret area that has absolutely nothing? Oh no, there is. The secret area seems the same as the final. I don't notice any differences. I also have no idea how to get up there. Fuck it. Check the adjacent wall. Oh, you mean the secret or here? This wall. Oh yeah, yeah. I see what I missed. Well, thank you, anyways. Alright. Guess I remember this section from the final. To climb on this. I don't remember if the geometry is different from the final. I want to say it is. I don't remember.
That hurt you more than it hurt me. Yeah, the layout here seems to be, I think, to be more or less the same as the final. Holy shit, dude. Can you go a little faster? Whoa, what? Alright. Fuck, what happened there? It's a lot more annoying to get off because every time, generally it's annoying to drop from that. Try to get the Duke to just drop, but it doesn't seem to work. It's a little buggy at the moment. Come on, man. Try to remember what the fuck did you hear? Yeah, this is definitely unfinished, as you can tell. I wholly doubt it, it's not doing anything.
Red just left, so god damn it. Fuck. Oh man, if I could just fucking remember what you were supposed to do here. Because, or unless it's all glitched out, that's why I can't progress. You're supposed to get past this section to the other part. I think. I don't remember very well. Someone wants to check a video walkthrough, let me know. I think this area is the same as the final. It's just I don't know if there's some sort of bug or stuff that's causing me to fuck up and not dismount properly. Oh, there's something. Oh, there it is. It's supposed to go all the way up. Okay, climb, dude. Can barely see it. Never mind. My bad. Let's see. Okay. All right. Finally, some progress. Mosquito. I noticed that enemies that spawn in tend to actually tend to produce a sound when they don't in the final. Fuck, I tried to grade into that. It didn't fucking work. Man, this is the game's worst level. And unfortunately, in beta, it was still the same fucking garbage. Most of the differences really seem to extend to the enemies, and that's it. Well, yeah, that's true. If it was better in the beta, it would actually be a lot more frustrating.
That'll make a nice pair of boots.
No,
There's something fishy going on around here.
the sharks need light. I don't think that was a thing in the final. I don't think the sharks ever emitted light in the final. Robin Hood's Prince of Thieves. I think that's the same as the final, the cinema here. Hicksville Fire Department. Yeah, I think that those sections are the same as the final. Okay, it's a fire axe here. Red told me it's a crowbar. I thought it was a crowbar as well.
Whoa, this is one oversized can opener.
Was it an axe in the final? I thought it was a crowbar. No, just drop down, dude. Freezer. Hey, you get the freezer here? I don't recall getting the freezer here in the final. Oh, shame and Relics isn't here. I would say, I'm pretty sure you didn't get the freezer here in the final. I think. Also, note that the freezer has ammunition red with 50. That's important to point out because in the final, the maximum amount of ammunition you could carry for the freezer is 50 shells or bullets or cubes, whatever. Here, 50 is actually on the low end of ammo. So it seems like originally you could carry way more freezer ammo in Land of the Babes before they changed it. Which I'm guessing was probably because they buffed the freezer so much that they needed some kind of nerve. The freezer in Land of the Babes is nuts. I've talked about that before. It's absolutely crazy how much of a...
Oh yeah, a
jetpack.
I'm a bird. I'm a plane. I'm Duke Nukem.
I don't think you got a jetpack in this level. Or at least I'm misremembering. The first jetpack you get it in the when you see Silverback for the first time, like level 9, I think. No, not level 9, like level 7 or something. Oh, god damn it. Now we're starting to get to the actual interesting differences that Red just left. I'll have to bring this up to him later. If he comes back, the strange chat, remind me of asking him, because he could probably give me a right off the bat if the jetpack wasn't in this section or not. Because I want to say it wasn't. I don't remember the jetpack in this section. And since I can use a jetpack, okay, the jetpack is a little buggy, the fire effect. We have the axe, actually. Oops, press triangle. Oh, is there ammo there? Oh, good. Pistol ammo.
Duke Nukem to the rescue. Let's get you topside.
The texture for the girl's a little different.
Damn, not good.
Damn, not good.
Jane, I've rescued one of the UBR babes, but there's no sign of Houston or Silverback.
He must have taken her to his stronghold. It's been rumored to be down there somewhere.
I'll keep working my way deeper. I'm bound to run across something soon. These alien bastards can't hide from me.
Duke, you're everything the history books said you were, and more.
When this is all over, Jane, how about I give you a personal history lesson?
I always was at the head of my class, Duke. Jane out.
Okay. Alright, now I can leave the level. I feel like there's a real bad joke in there somewhere. I know what the joke is, but I won't tell you because it's too fucking terrible. This is still better written than DNF, that's the worst part. Like, at least Duke isn't portrayed like a... he said, yeah. Okay, so the very to face the jetpack and the freezer, I don't remember them in the final. The jetpack especially. But maybe I'm just misremembering. Okay, so...
That'll make a nice pair of boots.
Duke, the Resistance member you rescued is back at the base. She said Silverback left her for dead and took Houston to his stronghold. Unfortunately, we don't have any recon, as none of our members has ever returned from that area.
Babes check in, but they don't check out, huh? I'll find it, Jane. But I have a slight problem here. A cave-in has caused my tank to start leaking air.
Duke, you'll have to find a way to lower the water level. It may be your only hope.
Then I better quit talking and start swimming. Duke out.
Okay, the conversation is the same as the final. No difference. I think that the beta gives you way less...
Something fishy going on around here.
Way less ammo for the torpedo launcher. I think. What? So at least it's a bit clearer where to go. It's also short, if I recall correctly. So far, no major differences that I can immediately spot. Fucking hell. I think the torpedo launcher radius might actually be bigger. The Octobrays definitely seem like they take way more damage here than in the final, which is really fucking annoying. Oh, there's a torpedo launcher ammo. Good. Oh, I got stuck. The barrels seem misplaced. Definitely get the feeling that some of these actually gave stuff in the final game. Okay, I didn't expect them to be fucking explosive. I thought they were... okay. That's nice. It's just that any of those.
Who's next?
I remember more sharks and less octorays here. Dude, use the fucking thing.
That should turn off those annoying currents.
Fuck, you could find...
Time for some shark fin soup. That's one that didn't get away. I was about to start growing gills.
Okay, so the sharks remain harmless like they did in the final.
Let's see what's behind that old boiler. Who's your daddy?
Okay, they react. The AI for those seems a little dumber.
mess with the best, die like the
Not the
rest.
first is so far for those enemies. So this should be exact same as the final.
Ah, much better. Just a little more pressure will do the trick.
The last panel, I guess it's somewhere around here.
You can never have enough firepower.
I agree.
Duke, it's good to hear your voice again. I'm glad you made it.
What, you doubted me?
Not for a moment, Duke. Just didn't want to miss out on my history lesson. Jane out.
Wow, there was a lot of point behind that message. Okay, that's the explosion sound effect I remember hearing in the final.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Alright. Oh, okay, this is a good shortcut.
Here we go again. Damn it, Jane, I'm an ass kicker, not a fin flicker.
I'm trying to remember if this section, this part right here was in the final or not. I think it was. Looks bio, good. Alright, man. Thanks for stopping by. So far, it's very similar to the final, and most of the differences tend to be pretty subtle, like light differences, missing items, maybe an enemy difference or two. There's the occasional one line change or cutscene change, but a lot of it seems pretty similar to the final. Which again, it stands in stark contrast to Time to Kill, where 3 months before the final, only the first third of the game was done. I'm not sure if this load screen is the same as the final. I think it might be a bit different. I think the cutscene angles here are a little bit different. But again, the differences are subtle enough that we actually have to cross-check the final.
Duke, are you there? Come in, Duke.
I'm here, Jane.
Great, you made it. What's your present location?
I'm underwater, near some collapsed buildings and flooded streets.
Well, I've got some good news. We picked up Houston's PMS signal near your location.
PMS?
Positional monitoring system. All resistance leaders have one surgically placed under their skin in case of an emergency.
So does it work all the time? Or just once a month?
Very funny, Duke. Houston's signal is very weak, but it's the first time we've seen it, so you are getting closer to her position.
Jane, I'm running low on air down here, and it's a long swim to the top.
We'll try to drop you some air tanks, but our supplies are limited. You better move as fast as you can.
There, that's one that didn't get away.
How the fuck did he survive a torpedo?
Duke here.
Duke, I've done a little research for you. Try locating the Old City data terminal in the library. When you reach it, you can upload the contents to us, and we might be able to get a lead on Silverback Stronghold.
Roger that. I'll let you know when I find the terminal.
I'll do this level and call it quits. I'll be back to cover the rest of the build later. Yeah, I definitely don't recall Octopus being able to withstand 2 torpedoes. Well, 1. I'm pretty sure the final they just died in 1 hit. They definitely have a lot more health here versus the final. The balance seems to be one of the big differences in general. Seconds to play. Sorry, I was just checking. Don't drown. Do some research. Find some toys. Lucky. I think I need to compare the pause text menu, but I think it's already the same.
Hail to the king, baby. No, you need to hit a switch, I remember. And interesting find is most of the differences seem to be much more subtle. Like for instance, the freezer actually can carry more than 50 compared to the final. Occasional one-liner differences. The training level had like the one actual structural difference. The obstacle course was quite different. Like the basic layout is there, but there's like water and shit that wasn't there in the final. It's generally harder than the final version of that. But so far, most of the differences are pretty subtle. Like in big guns, there is the lighting seems to be much darker in the tunnel areas. It tends to be stuff like that, like or the second map, the door that leads to the gyro thing, is unlocked from the get-go instead of later. While in their differences. I see that the doors here are different. There's a pickup here. I think there already was. No, lines were cut, but a good amount of the line cuts are just done by a placeholder actor. Like the way Duke uses the biography is very different. He actually takes it out and reads it, whereas in the final he doesn't do that. The lines he says where he uses that is also very different. Sharks definitely seem to be way aggressive than the final. That's not a level difference, that's that's an enemy difference, but the jelly definitely seem like way less aggressive than the final. How the fuck did you turn this on? Try to remember it. Hit a switch to open the door, and you need the evidence room key to be able to get the bomb, and then use the bomb on the fountain thing. Try to remember what I'm trying to remember is how do I open the police station stuff?
Oh, I see it. I see a hole here. Okay, there's a glitchy texture there. Yeah, incorrect texture. That's the difference for the final. They fixed that bug. What the fuck did I pin the door? I'm trying to fucking. This is the level exit, but I just don't have the bomb to leave. Oh, there's armor there. Oh my god, trying to get the armor is a pain in the fucking ass. Forget it. I think they moved that armor thing because I don't remember there being an armor that was so hard to get. How the fuck do I have to go to open the fucking police station door? I got the evidence room key. I know how the exit of the level goes. Just some fucking building or something. I can't see very well. Because I'm pressing the action button does nothing. Porky's Donuts is when you get the evidence room key, which I already got. I tried to see if there was a switch or something, but I didn't see anything. Mario, can you check how you're supposed to open the police station? It doesn't matter if it's the final. It's just I tried to figure it out. I don't remember, and this level's already a bit boring the fuck out of me. Unfortunately, the underwater section is pretty much exactly the same. Most of the differences. Oh, I saw what it is. Never mind. You don't have to look for anything. It's this fucking thing that you would. That's.
Yeah, I needed that.
I'm gonna have to go back because I have no oxygen left. I really like the slope angle thing here. This is pretty impressive. Get the fuck away from me!
That'll make a nice pair of boots. Damn, you're fugly.
I think the Octarian model is different of it. I need to double check the flag. Oh, there was an air tank. Oh, whatever. When enemies teleport in, but they aren't supposed to, the game tends to. It doesn't silence the teleports.
You were talking about, and I'm uploading the data to you now. But there's no sign of Houston anywhere.
That's really odd. Her PMS signal shows her to be right near your location. Hold on while we analyze the city layout data. Duke, the only thing we found is an old sewer system under the streets. It's been sealed up for years, but there is plenty of space for Silverback to hide out. It looks like there may be an access pipe to the sewers just under the fountain in the city square.
Okay, Jane, I'll check it out. I'm anxious to get back on dry land. Duke out.
Okay. Yeah, cutscene's a bit longer than it should. Give me a second. I do have to say, the slope thing, the slope building thing, is really impressive. Even if the level I still think could have been way better. This one set piece is pretty impressive. It's pretty much the same as it was at the final. Nope. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the sharks in jail seem way less aggressive than the final. Which is good.
Yeah, I needed that.
Well, the Nicker Rays seem to take way more damage compared to the final. But in consequence, they also give way more health than the final. They give like 20, whereas the final gives you, I think, at most 10, I think it was. Torpedo launcher.
cool. Impounded explosives.
He says cool impounded explosive when he gets the detonator in big guns. I just noticed. I guess the missing detonator line, I guess,
Just call me Eagle Eye.
I guess just didn't exist here at this point. That's one difference I just noticed now.
Something fishy going on
Definitely
around here.
the sharks definitely seem dumber in general. And I mentioned it before, but they're all gray rather than being blue and gray like in the final. They have very different sound effects. And that's it. Alright. Get the air power up. I'm not sure if it's called air power up in the final. I think it was just called air tank. The beta calls it air power up. Quasium, I think this is pretty much the exact same as the final.
Good riddance. If I never swim again, it'll be too soon.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break, guys. I'll be back later to cover the rest of the prototype. I guess we can see before we go in to see if it's any different.
You damn dirty apes have sure stunk up my planet. I think it's time to start the global cleanup, starting with your smelly ass. Your stench is worse than I thought.
Your feeble words mean nothing to me, Nukem.
You all yourself saying.
And we're about through with your women. Your
Silverback has to tie
dead,
that,
and you're too late to save it. You have failed.
which he does at the final.
I haven't even begun, Silver Turd. You aliens are all the same. Stupid.
I think different angle
clumsy.
here for Duke's
And
back
after
is
I
different in
dispose of
front.
you all, I'll single-handedly repopulate this planet.
Script-wise, it's the same.
Words from a man that can't even get past a little gap.
Yeah, definitely very
Good
different
luck, Nukem.
angle.
This place will become your tomb.
And this final angle is closer.
Pieces.
It's closer. It's much closer focus on Duke. Different song for this one. Which one is single song from the final? But yeah. So fairly similar, but there's a couple of differences with that the cutscene. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll be back later, and I'll be covering the rest of this prototype. This is, I think, was level 7. It's 14 levels, well, 15 with the training. So we're basically halfway through the build.